Today in MUT 26, we got part 2 of the Zero Chill program, which gave us 16 more stocking stuffer cards to choose from. So I'm going to give you a updated final list on the very best stocking stuffer players to upgrade to a 93 overall for free, and also talk about how you get the stocking stuffer upgrade tokens. Let's get on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to give you that final update on the best free 93 overall stocking stuffer players to upgrade. Now, before we go over the best players to upgrade, let's talk about how you're going to get these stocking stuffer tokens. I made a video about this last week, and it covered a lot of this, but there is one brand new token that you can earn. So essentially, you're going to be able to get 2 tokens for free. The other 2 are going to cost you some coin. We'll go over all of your options here. Let's start with the free option. So you're going to need snow currency to purchase this. The good news is, between the Zero Chill Field Pass, the Zero Chill Solo Challenges, and then the head-to-head and versus CPU events, there are more than enough ways to earn this snow currency for free and get enough of it to purchase 1 and up to 2 of the stocking stuffer tokens, which you're going to need to upgrade these cards from an 87 to a 93. Now, there's 2 available in sets. There's 1 available in the store right now. The 4th token will become available on January 2nd. So if you go to the Snow store, you're going to be looking for the stocking stuffer champion token. If you don't see this, that means you purchased 1 already, and you're not going to be able to get the second one again until January 2nd. You can see that it says it refreshes towards the bottom of the pack art, but you're going to need 4,900 snow currency. Again, there's numerous ways to earn this snow currency for free. It is going to be dependent on if you can win a lot of head-to-head games or enough head-to-head games, or if you want to keep grinding solo seasons or the versus CPU event to earn that currency over and over and over again. If you can accumulate a lot of training, whether it's from free Twitch drop packs, free packs from solo seasons and solo champions, free packs from any of the field passes that are in the game, you can take that training over to the Zero Chill reroll, open this pack up as much as you can afford to, and all of the cards that come out of this pack are going to be Zero Chill cards that do quick sell for snow currency. It's a good way to try to get to that magic number again of 4,900. But there's also a second strategy that you can use. If you happen to have a lot of training and you're opening up this pack a lot, occasionally and hopefully more often than not, you're going to get the base level 87 overall stocking stuffer cards, and you can actually use these towards getting more tokens. So if you go over to item sets and you're going to use your program filter and go down to stocking stuffers, you're now going to see a brand new set that was added into the game. There's a grand total of 3 of them. So number 1, and I don't really encourage you to do this because you can probably find the cards a lot cheaper than doing this set, but to get a base level 87, you're probably looking at about 40 to 50,000 coins for that card. And there is a set where you can change 2 85 overall Zero Chill cards and 1 additional 85 or 86 from any other program or another Zero Chill card. You put those into the set. In return, you get a fantasy pack that allows you to choose the stocking stuffer of your choice, which also can come in hand with completing these sets. So you have 2 different token sets. There's the first one from part 1, the first 16 cards that came out, and now we have exchange number 2, which is going to be the second set of 16 cards that came out earlier today. So basically the idea here is if you get all of the part 2 87 overall stocking stuffers, you put them into this set. In return, you get all 16 cards back, but unfortunately they come back to you as B and D, which means they're going to lose their auction house value. They're also not going to have their full quick sell value, but it is a way to get a decent amount of snow. I think in totality, if you quick sell all 16 of these cards, you get a little bit over 2,000 snow currency. But if you're opening up that reroll that I just pointed out enough times, you might get a handful of these cards to the point where you can put them into the set. And the same thing will apply for the stocking stuffer exchange number 1. The only difference is that the cards that go into this set are going to be that first group of 16. So if you get, like, hypothetically maybe 8 of the 16, 9 of the 16 just off of rerolls and other packs alone, then you might want to go in and purchase the other cards that you need. Or, again, if it makes sense and you have some stuff in your binder, you can do the set to get the cards, because this is a fantasy pack, to get the cards that you need. With all of that being said, you can get a token from doing the Exchange 1 and then also the Exchange 2 set, along with the cards that come back to you in return as B&D. The only problem is this set and the other set for Exchange 1 and 2 can be really, really expensive to do. We're probably talking between 5 and 600,000 coins. So if you have a lot of coins, if you have millions of coins, and we're on my no money spent account right now where I'm at 4 mil, I still probably wouldn't do this with 4 million coins. But if you complete one or each of these sets, you basically have 2 more tokens or one more token that you can get, that you can apply to any of the 87 overall stocking stuffers to bring them up to a 93. So you got 2 tokens from the sets, you got one in the store available now, and then another one in the store that'll be available on January 2nd, giving you a grand total of 4 tokens to potentially upgrade 4 of the 32 stocking stuffers. So with that being said, let's talk about the best ones to upgrade. Also, I would like to point out, if we live in a hypothetical land here, right? So maybe you upgraded Rachaad White during part 1 of the program, and maybe you didn't do it for theme team purposes. You just really liked the card because you needed a running back. If you have this card, you can always go to the upgrade path and downgrade it and get your token back and put it into the upgrade path of a different stocking stuffer if you decide to change your mind. And before I go over the very best cards to upgrade, it's also worth pointing out that the team that these cards represent. So Rachaad White's not really a great example because he's only played for the Tampa Bay Bucks. Sam Darnold, on the other hand, is a good example that if you take a look at their team chemistries, because Sam Darnold plays for the Seahawks, he actually gets ×3 Seahawks chemistry. Now, in order to unlock that, you have to upgrade that card all the way to 93. The base 87 will only give you the base teams that he's played for, but you can see Jets, Seahawks, 49ers, Panthers, and Vikings. Again, these cards these teams are not going to get ×3 because they're not the active team that he plays for. Because he plays for the Seahawks, he'll get ×3. So if you're looking for the best ones to upgrade, you might just want to upgrade the player or players that meet your favorite theme teams. Outside of that, if you're just looking for the very best cards, of course, I got you covered. That's the main purpose of this video. And we'll start at Sam Darnold. There's a couple different quarterbacks to choose from: Kyler Murray, Bryce Young, and then Sam Darnold. Even though he's the slowest of the 3, I actually do believe that Sam Darnold is the best quarterback to choose from. Number 1, he gets a bunch of different theme teams, so that's certainly worth pointing out. And even though he's the slowest, 84 speed is still not terrible. In between team chemistries, crystal cards, zero chill theme team, your zero chill welcome pack player, there's more than enough ways to get this card to 85, 86, 87, even 88 speed. You max that, or combine that with the fact that he has all of his accuracies at a 90 plus, and then 95 throw power is extremely good. This is a really, really good pocket passer. Now, all of these cards get a frozen 0 AP ability. When it comes to your quarterback, whether it's a stocking stuffer card or even the Zero Chill Champions, I think the best usage of this frozen bucket is actually spending 4 ability points on Gunslinger. So if you're going to upgrade Sam Darnold because you need a quarterback, or you're getting him for theme team purposes or whatever, the best ability stack, in my opinion, here is going to be Gunslinger for 4 AP, and then going over to this bucket right here and getting, sorry, it's this one right here, getting Pocket Deadeye for 6. If you don't want Pocket Deadeye, you can go Dashing Deadeye. It's going to make you more accurate when you're on the run, which could end up being a little bit more vital there, and it is less AP. But if you go with Gunslinger and Pocket Deadeye, you're looking at 10 AP. If you go Gunslinger and Dashing Deadeye, you're looking at 6 AP. Either route you go, that's going to be the best ability setup, and I do think he's the best quarterback out of all the stocking stuffers. At running back, you have 4 options to choose from, and I think it's pretty clear-cut that Travion Henderson is going to be the best bet you can see, according to the catalog at least, that his base 87 is going to run you a little bit over 60,000 coins right now. That's because he's really good, and even outside of a theme team, this could be a starting running back for a lot of you. Stock 93 speed, again, very easy with the welcome pack player and then the Zero Chill theme team, if you can get there, to get him up to 95 speed. That's outside of having a Patriots theme team, and he's still going to give you 90 carry, trucking, change of direction, 92 acceleration, 93 agility, and 94 juke move and break tackle. As far as abilities go, what I would set up with this card is in this bucket, the 0 AP frozen bucket is going to go human joystick for 0 AP, and then if you go towards the back end here, the tier 5 bucket, you can get tank for 2 AP. So human joystick plus tank for a total of 2 AP. Especially if you're playing in the head-to-head event where the field is slippery, you can break a lot of tackles because people like to go for hit sticks in that event, and you might have a little bit more control over your player with human joystick. This is really the ideal setup for any running back you're using right now from the Zero Chill program, whether it's stocking stuffer cards or any Zero Chill cards in general. You also have a few wide receivers to choose from, but I do still think the release number 1 Rome Odunze is going to be your very best option at this position. This card was so good, it actually had a lot lot of people switching to Bears theme team temporarily. So he's going to be 6'3" tall, and when you put the upgrade token in him and bring him to a 93 overall, along with that 6'3" height, you're getting 93 speed, 90 catching traffic, spec catch, very good as well. Short, mid, and deep route running, all at a 90 plus. Overall, a really, really good card. Now, as far as abilities go, I'll leave that one up to you. There's nothing that's like really extremely dominant right now when it comes to having abilities on wide receivers. But another option that you have at wide receiver, if you're not rocking a Bears theme team and you're looking for a player at that position, is instead of spending the snow on that upgrade token, you could actually go to the store for a little bit over 5,000 snow and pick up Chad Ochocinco Johnson. He's not as tall as Roma Dunze, but he does give you stock 92 speed, and more importantly than anything, he's going to get the frozen 0 AP bucket, but he also gets all 32 team chem. So this is actually a better option if you specifically need a wide receiver and you're looking to make an upgrade, but you're not rocking a Bears theme team. I'd go this route and then save your stocking stuffer upgrade token for a different player. There are a ton of offensive linemen from the stocking stuffer program to choose from, and because you're limited in your stocking stuffer upgrade token, especially the ones that are going to be acquired outside of the set, which is really, really expensive, you're probably not going to want to use those tokens, again, unless one of the offensive linemen like a Ezra Cleveland is part of your theme team, you're rocking a Jags theme team, this might actually be worth it for you. But one really cool thing that you can do with any of these offensive linemen, and again, for the most part, you're looking at 40 to 50,000 coins to acquire the base level card, is putting them in your lineup at the 87 overall level. Even though they might be lower in overall compared to some of the other offensive linemen you have, it's a cheap way to help you build out a Zero Chill theme team, but also you don't need the upgrade token to access the frozen ability buckets, which means you can put, an 87 overall Ted Karras in your lineup. Actually, on my No Money Spent account, I have this very card as my starting center over a 92 overall Alex Mack right now, and you can still equip Pass Protector on this card and any of the offensive linemen without needing or even using the stocking stuffer upgrade token. So again, I just want to reiterate, even though these cards in lower overall, they're going to help you build the Zero Chill theme team, they're going to get boosts from the Zero Chill theme team and the Zero Chill Welcome Pack player, and you can get one of the best pass blocking abilities in the entire game for 0 AP, and that's going to be across the board on all of the offensive linemen from this program. If you don't pass the ball a lot and you run a lot more, you can also go run protector, but you got a bunch of different centers to choose from. We got left and right guards that came out today. There's a right tackle for Zach Tom. So right now, these cards provide a really inexpensive way to build a good offensive line. Even though the overall on the cards aren't very high, you're getting the best abilities that you can have on an offensive lineman for 0 AP. You're building that Zero Chill theme team with these cards, and to acquire them, you're not spending a ton of coin, and when you're done with them, you can also quick sell these cards for snow currency and use it elsewhere. On defense, there's really 3 best options, and 2 of them are kind of similar cards, so you're going to take your preference here. If you're looking for a user linebacker or a pass coverage linebacker, you got 1 of 2 choices. So number 1 is going to be Jerome Baker, who made the list in last week's video. There were really only 4 cards that I recommended last week. This week we're up to 6, and Jerome Baker is going to hang on in there as one of the best because you're getting a Sam linebacker here. If you look at the physical attributes, he's 6'2", and when you put that upgrade token into this card, he's going to go up to 92 speed, 91 man and zone, 93 tackle and block shed, 88 acceleration, 88 play rec. A very good user linebacker, but also a guy that's going to come up and play the run very well. As far as team chemistries go, he gets a decent amount. Browns, Dolphins, Seahawks, which we saw with Sam Darnold. Seahawks have a really, really good theme team right now, so you're getting a really good user for those 4 different theme teams out there. And then with the abilities on these cards, you're really going to want to go with either Lurk Artist and get it for the 0 AP or Mid-Zone KO for 0 AP. If you can afford 2 AP on these cards, you'll actually go Mid-Zone KO for 0 in the Frozen bucket, and then in the Tier 4 bucket, spend 2 AP for Lurk Artist. So Jerome Baker is going to be option 1B. I'm going to say 1A because he's taller, even though he's -2 in speed. I really think that Jack Campbell is like one of, if not the best users in the entire game, because again, he is 6'5", so you're getting a lot more height there, and when you put the upgrade token into his upgrade path, and the Lions have a really good theme team right now as well, again, -2 in speed, but 6'5", 90 speed, 89 acceleration, 95 block shed, 93 hit power, 92 tackle, 89 play rec. Another card that's going to be really good against the run. You also get 90 zone coverage. So if you're going to switch stick off with this card or let the AI control him in pass coverage, that's extremely high. You can't see it here, but he only has 80 man coverage. If you're putting your Mike linebacker or linebackers in man coverage a lot, this card might not be the best for you. And the same ability setup in the frozen bucket, I'm going to recommend mid-zone KO for the 0 AP. And if you can afford to, then you want to spend the 2 AP on Lurk Artist in that tier 4 bucket. But either way, you have two really good users. And the final card on the defensive side of the ball is going to be a cornerback. You have like 5 corners to choose from. Asante Samuel Jr. was the newest addition. And although this card's really good, he's 5'10". You're going to want to go with Cordell Flott here. He was in the video last week. He's going to remain in this video, especially if you like to run a lot of man coverage, which is kind of a meta right now with these 0 AP buckets. You can get inside shade on this card for 0 AP and then still spend 3 AP on mid-route KO, which is like the man coverage version of mid-zone KO. That's what I have on this card over on my main account. So you are spending 3 AP, but when you're getting inside shade, which is typically an ability that costs like 5 AP, when you're getting that for 0, really good card. And if you don't really run a lot of man coverage, you can still get mid-zone KO on the card and fully upgraded. If you take a look here, 6'1", 92 speed, 94 man, 94 zone. Asante Samuel Jr. has pretty similar attributes. The biggest difference is Flott is going to be 6'1", versus Samuel is 5'10". So if you happen to need a corner, and again, theme team's not tied into any of this, Flott is still going to be your very best option, and those are going to be all of your very best options as far as the best 93 overall stocking stuffers to upgrade for free. Hope the video helped out. If you got all 4 tokens, or I should say 3 with the 4th one coming in a couple weeks, you have very good cards to upgrade here. Let me know which ones you guys are rocking down below in the comment section, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.